So this is turning out to be 3 videos about chanting. And, excuse me. So there's something about chanting that embodies the message, let's say, of non-duality, or the pointers that you are hearing from various teachers or videos or books. So it's something to think about and to contemplate and to investigate, but it's also something to embody. Any of these teachings can't just be a belief. I believe something. I believe I am consciousness. It has to be experiential. It has to be your living reality. Maybe it won't be your living reality 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but that is why we practice, so that we can let go of what we're not, which is the person. As Nisargadatta says, you are not a person. You've never been a person. That is the dream. That is the dream that most of us are dreaming, is that I was born on this day, and I am this person, I've been through these experiences, and at some point I will die. That is all totally fine. It's what happens. It's okay. It's not about right or wrong. But that's all the identification with the body, with the character. And what Nisargadatta is pointing us to is that we're not the body. We're not the character. If that's too threatening, which of course it is to the me, then how about we say, you are more than the body. You are more than the character. Maybe that's the doorway in for some of you out there who feel too threatened by this, you are not the person, it sounds, you don't exist, this kind of message. Eventually we find that that is actually true. That we are dreaming this separate self. We are dreaming, the brain is actually creating this separate self in order to protect itself from what it believes is separate from it. So, chanting, again, can help soften the ego, put us into our heart. It can evoke feelings of love and compassion and unity and oneness and bliss. And sometimes it can help the spiritual aspirant more than just reading a bunch of books. So I would say to anybody, investigate all the different spiritual practices and see what resonates with you most. There was a time when I was 19 to 24 that I was really into Tai Chi. I loved Tai Chi. And it's funny how sometimes you feel like, I will always love this. I will always be this way, I will always do Tai Chi. I don't do Tai Chi anymore. I still love it. Partly it's because I never found another teacher as good as my first teacher, who was Carol Yamasaki, daughter of the architect Yamasaki, who designed the World Trade Center. And she was just a beautiful, wonderful woman who was very established in her practice and just a very good teacher. And then I went to New York and Chicago and these other places, and I never found a teacher that really resonated with me. I did have a good teacher in Washington, D.C. For a couple of years, but what I wanted to say is now I'm really into yoga. And actually even more so just running. I find running to be very helpful. So you never know. It's funny how we believe something so strongly one day, and then a year later we might not believe that at all. I was a born-again Christian at one point, and I still love Jesus. I still love Christ energy and his message. I might even quote the Bible at some point, but I'm not a born-again Christian anymore. That's not how I would identify myself. So I think I'm rambling again. So why chant? It can empower you, it can reduce fear, it can ground you, it can help you to embody these teachings that we're all studying and reading, and it feels good. It can help to reduce stress. Another thing is, everybody's going to have a different experience with spirituality in their own path. But I've been through different stages where at some points I was an actor. I am an actor. I'm actually in a musical right now here in Croatia. But at various points in my life, I've been more interested in TV and movies and acting and that sort of creativity. And at other times, I'm not. I watch it and maybe nothing resonates with me. I'll just say it that way. So chanting is a way to purify your consciousness, to transform your consciousness. And again, the more I have found, the more I've been on this path, when I turn on the radio and I hear all these songs, which sometimes sound very codependent or I don't know, too body-based, it's not that they're bad or wrong, I just don't resonate with them as much. Or maybe I do, but I want something more than that. I don't just want to fill my brain and my mind with baby, baby, one more time or something like that. I want something, without sounding arrogant, something more evolved, something more spiritual, or something deeper, something more profound. So again, my moods are changing all the time. What resonates with me, what I want to do, how I want to spend my time is always changing. But definitely when I wake up in the morning, I have my chai, my tea. Usually I just want to be quiet. And I want to be in silence. And if anything, like I said, I might just do an Om. Om, just something very centering and grounding, something that can put me in my heart and activate this presence, really tune me into the presence and the awareness and the beingness that's always here, but we may not be paying attention to. So I want to sing this song I learned when I was living at the Shivananda Yoga Center in San Francisco. And again, I apologize. I didn't practice. I haven't sung the song in quite a while, but let's see how it goes. Bhajo Radhe Krishna, Bhajo Radhe Shyama, Bhajo Radhe Krishna, Bhajo Radhe Shyama. Let's add some drums here, tabla. Bhajo Radhe Krishna, Bhajo Radhe Shyama, Bhajo Radhe Krishna, Bhajo Radhe Shyama, Bhajo Radhe Krishna, Bhajo Radhe Shyama, Bhajo Radhe Krishna, Bhajo Radhe Shyama. Soham Soham, Soham Soham, Soham Soham, Soham Soham, Soham Soham, Soham Soham, Soham Soham. I am not this body is not me. I am not this mind is not me. I am not this prana is not me. I am not these senses are not me. I am not this intellect is not me. I am not these emotions are not me. I am that I am, 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 I am that I am. I am witness of three states, existence absolute. I am witness of three states, knowledge absolute. I am witness of three states, bliss absolute. I am witness of three states, bliss absolute. I am Satchitananda, I am Satchitananda, existence, knowledge, bliss absolute. I am Satchitananda, I am Satchitananda, I am Satchitananda, I am Satchitananda. Radhe Krishna, Bhajo Radhe Shyama, Bhajo Radhe Krishna, Bhajo Radhe Shyama, Bhajo Radhe Krishna, Bhajo Radhe Shyama, Bhajo Radhe Krishna,